The Matrix 5 is on the way, but what about Keanu Reeves and Carrie Moss? The two stars led the way in the 4 previous The Matrix movies, the final of which, The Matrix Resurrections, seemed to give their characters rather definitive endings. Of course, the same could be said for The Matrix Revolutions, which killed off Neo and Trinity in its conclusion. Since Reeves and Moss characters managed to return to this cinematic universe anyway, it certainly seems possible that the same could happen for The Matrix 5, but the franchise could go in a whole new direction instead. 1999's The Matrix introduced Reeves, Neo and Moss Trinity, and the film remains one of the most influential science fiction movies of all time. Of course, their stories didn't end there. The Matrix Reloaded, 2003, and The Matrix Revolutions, 2003, rounded out the story in a neat trilogy, though these sequels didn't perform as well as the original film. Then, nearly 2 decades after the franchise's start, Neo and Trinity surprised audiences with a death-defying return in The Matrix Resurrections, 2021. Now, there is official word that The Matrix 5 is in the works, via Screen Rant, but it's unclear who will join its cast. Keanu Reeves and Carrie Moss are not confirmed to return as Neo and Trinity in Matrix 5. 2024's announcement for The Matrix 5 came without cast of story details. The Matrix 5 is already proving that it will be different from the previous 4 movies since it will be the first not directed by one of the Wachowski sisters. Instead, Drew Goddard, best known for writing World War Z and The Martian, will be responsible for the project. Warner Brothers has shared that Goddard has an exciting idea for expanding the Matrix universe that will add his vision to the cinematic canon the Wachowskis spent a quarter of a century building. Aside from this, and the fact that Lana Wachowski will executive produce, little else is known. This means there are currently no confirmed cast members or characters for The Matrix 5, including Reeves and Moss. Though the romance between Neo and Trinity has been at the franchise's foundation, it seems that Goddard is instead aiming to take the story in a new direction. This could ultimately render Reeves and Moss unnecessary for The Matrix 5. Still, even if the upcoming film is a reboot or spin-off, the very nature of the Matrix universe means that Neo and Trinity could always make a cameo appearance. What Keanu Reeves and Carrie Moss have said about returning to the Matrix franchise after Resurrections. Keanu Reeves and Carrie Moss may return to the Matrix under the right conditions. The Matrix Resurrections Neo Trinity. Following the release of The Matrix Resurrections, Reeves and Moss said they would be willing to return to play Neo and Trinity again, but they had a minor stipulation that Goddard might not be able to satisfy. Reeves has said in the past, via SMH, that he wouldn't feel comfortable playing Neo in a movie that wasn't led by the Wachowski sisters and noted that this was why he agreed to The Matrix Resurrections when he had turned down earlier offers. This sentiment was repeated by Moss, who agreed that it was Lana's call that made her return to play Trinity.